What is up guys, James here. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be solving LeetCode 217 contains duplicate. Let's jump right into it. The problem says you're given a list of integers called nums and your task is to return true if any value appears at least twice, meaning there's a duplicate. We're also asked to return false if every element is unique. Let's look at example 1 where nums equal 1, 2, 3, 1. Here the number 1 appears twice, so the output should be true. In the second example, nums equal 1, 2, 3, 4. All numbers are unique, so we return false. Let's first go over the brute force approach. The idea is simple. Compare every pair of elements using two loops. If two numbers are equal, we'll return true, and if no duplicates are found, return false. We start by looping through each number using its index I. So for I in range len nums. Inside that, we start another loop, this time starting from I plus 1. This way we compare each number to every number after it. So for j in range I plus 1 to len nums. We check if two numbers are the same by doing if nums I equals nums j. If we find a duplicate, return true. If we finish both loops without finding any duplicate, return false. The time complexity is O of n squared because we use two nested loops, and the space complexity is O of 1 because no extra memory was used. This works fine for small lists, but it's way too slow for large inputs. So let's look at the optimized solution. The faster way is to use a set which only stores unique values. Here's the plan. We'll create an empty set, loop through each number. If the number is already in the set, return true. Otherwise, we'll add it to the set. If we finish the loop with no duplicate found, we'll return false. We create an empty set called scene to store numbers we've already visited. So scene equals set followed by brackets. Then loop through each number in the input list. So for num in nums, if the number is already in the set, we found a duplicate, so return true. So we write if num in scene, return true. If it's not in the set yet, we add it so that we can check it next time. So scene.add num. If we loop through the entire list and find no duplicates, we'll return false. The time complexity is O of n as we visit each element once, and the space complexity is O of n. In the worst case, we store all elements in the set. This is much faster and more efficient than the brute force version. The main takeaways are that the brute force method is easy to understand but slow for big inputs. Therefore, we use a set to give us a clean and fast O of n solution. Lastly, always think about using a set when you need to check for duplicates. And that's it. We've solved LeetCode 217 contains duplicate. I hope you guys found this helpful. Thank you for watching and let's keep learning.